Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today it's a heat wave. It's an actual heat wave in South Wales. I am so happy right now. I love the hot weather. I know a lot of people don't, and I do feel for my friends and family members who are suffering with the heat. I feel like now is the time when I can really relax and just not be cold. So I've been doing loads of laundry, I've been doing work at my desk at home, I've been working on the train, and I thought I am coming out. I'm going to enjoy this hot weather. So I've come to Penarth. I'm walking through Alexandra Gardens, I think that's what it's called, right now at this very moment. I am just feeling top of the world with the lovely feeling of the sun on my skin. I'm heading straight for the pier because I am hungry. It's past lunchtime and I want some chips. Now I'm actually meeting a friend later that I'm not going to vlog, and knowing that I had scheduled that in for later in the afternoon in Cardiff, I thought, right, I'm going to tag this onto it, get my work done early, get up early, get out early-ish. So that's exactly what I've done. Oh, and I'm looking forward to those chibbies because I'm hungry. Let's go down there. It looks a bit more adventurous. I didn't vlog down there because I knew it would be gloomy looking and I'd have trouble with the lighting, but I'm filming forwards now, so that's not an issue. I always prefer the more adventurous routes, and I do wonder if it's because of where I grew up. I grew up in Canton in Cardiff, and within walking distance for me as a child was a park called Thompson's Park, and I have made a vlog there in the past. In fact, I'll link that in the end screen and put it in the description in case you're interested. I did just do a little bit of a sort of walk around and chatty vlog there, but much like this one, there's lots of sort of ups and downs and little off the beaten track bits to explore, and as a child I just loved it. I thought it was like a wonderland and not far from where I lived at the time. So wonderful. Oh, look at those luscious greens with the light shining through. Everything just looks so different in the lovely bright sunshine. Oh, look at all those branches and roots and things all rumbly tumbly down there. I think they've been chopped and left to rot, I suppose. I very much hope the pier chip shop will be open because I haven't checked and I'm banking on it now. I'm really hungry. This is my second out and about vlog I've managed to make on the trot, and I'm very happy about that because I love making these types of vlogs because everything's fresh and new to me. And well, I mean, it's not fresh and new. I've been here before, but I rarely come because it's a long way for me to come, you know, so it's always exciting and stimulating for me to come down here. Look at those big old palm trees right there. Look, there's another little path going off there. I haven't explored that one before. I'm not going to do it now though, I'm too hungry. It looks like the tide's quite a long way in. There's the number 305 bus. That looks like it might have been a church once, that building. I've never really noticed it very much before. I wonder if it's got any signage on it to say what it was. It's a funny old thing at the top there, isn't it? Oh, now is this the same building? Because on there it says the old public baths. Right, I'm going over the road to the pier, fingers crossed for chips. I noticed there's a big boat going past, but you can't see that. I think it's a fishing boat. Here are the opening times of the pier. Not very specific. 8 AM till dusk in the summer, and winter 8 AM till dusk. So it's the same basically, except dusk is obviously gonna be different every day. Yeah, there's that big old boat. Oh, it's the City of London. It's quite big when you zoom right in on it. Oh, what's all that about? Maybe it's not fishing. Dredger? Tarmac. There's a concert going on in there right now. I just walked past and I thought, I better not vlog too loudly. There are a couple of violinists. All they seem to be doing at the moment is chatting to the very attentive audience who are seated within, but I'm sure they'll be playing again soon. I can't smell chips yet. The hatches appear to be open though. This is a good sign. They don't do chips on the pier anymore. Well, I don't know, they might do it in the cafe, but I didn't want to go in there. I wanted something from a little hatch. So I'm having a tuna melt panini instead, which was £6, and it's from that little cubby hole there, called Sweet and Savoury by there. I'm just taking a seat while they cook it. They said 3 to 4 minutes, so it should be nice and fresh when it comes. I'm wondering if I ought to really, in all common sense, sit in the shade, because I'm intending to walk along the beach and things later, so there'll be no cover. I haven't got sunblock on my arms at the moment, but I've got some in my bag. I thought, well, what if I just limit my exposure to about 20 minutes? But realistically, I don't think I'm going to do that, so I better sit in the shade and then put some sunblock on, I think. There was a very funny noise then. I think it was a bird of some sort. I'm wondering about the Waverley excursions. There's a paddle steamer, goes from the end of the pier. I've been trying to look up the times, but I've got a bit confused looking online, to be perfectly honest with you. There's lots of tables of figures, and I got a bit muddled up because there's lots of different departure places and dates. I did bump into somebody recently though who happened to be going on the Waverley. She'd been given a free ticket and she had a flyer, so I did take a snapshot of that with my phone, but a lot of the dates had passed and I was a bit dubious about the ones remaining, whether we'd be able to actually do them or not. And price wise, it was actually cheaper to go to Flatholm. I can't quite see where it is on my screen, but I went there recently. If you're new to my channel and you didn't see my day out to Flatholm vlog, please feel free to go and watch it after this video. I will link it in the end screen and in the description, and you can have a really immersive experience watching my vlog, but watch out for those lesser black-backed gulls. They were merciless and they were defending their nests. The friend that I was chatting to the other day who let me take the snapshot of her Waverley timetable, she went to Flatholm 20 years ago and she had the same experience getting attacked by the gulls. My non-chips are here, wrapped in a fish and chip wrapper to add insult to injury. No, I think it's going to be delicious actually. I'll probably end up preferring it. My tuna melt panini, it's very hot. I can feel the heat burning through my legs. No, it's not unpleasant, it's fine, but it is nice and hot and freshly done. I found a little shady nook to eat it in as well, with a lovely view, look. Well, that hit the spot nicely. I'm going to see if my flask is still cold now. It's got one of those reusable ice bar things from B&M. I got a packet of them recently, so they're like long skinny ones. It's bobbing around in there. Let's give it the test. Yes, it worked. The only problem with these double-walled flasks is they're a bit weightier than a normal plastic bottle. And so if you're carrying everything all day, it just kind of contributes to the overall load. But I wasn't carrying too much today, so I didn't mind it. I thought it was worth it to have the nice cold hit every so often. Right, I'm going for a saunter. Oh, I should put my sunblock on. I haven't done it yet. I'll do that first. It's in here. I wonder if anybody ever wants a what's in my bag video. Loads of people do that, don't they? This is in mine today from Wilko. I am now sunblocked everywhere I could think to put it. I feel all greasy and horrible and it's a bit white and streaky, but I went and washed my palms of my hands in the loo actually, and well, in the sink, because I can't stand that sticky feeling. I always feel a compulsion to walk right to the end of the pier when I come. There are a lot of cooing pigeons at the end, making right old noise. Oh, it's a peaceful sloshing. Oh, blimey. Didn't think it was going to be that kind of a film. Oh, those pigeons have got love in the air. What are you doing, matey? It's like spreading himself out on the floor there. They're all doing it. Look, they're spreading their wings out. Is it a weird hot thing? I'm going to walk along the pier and back down there and get onto what there is of the beach to walk on. I don't think there really is. I don't think you can walk along because the tide is actually too far in at the moment. But I'll go down on the beach and have a little potter about and then head back up and go the other way, I think. Oh, that one's found a nice little bit of shade to sit in. He's just sort of hovering there as if thinking, right, well, I've got nowhere else to go. I'm just going to sit here, blinking my eyes and just kind of being as cool as I can on this hot day. There's seaweed drifting in the water. That looks a bit like a dove with its wings outstretched, a head and a tail. Do you see it? Yeah, maybe not. Well, I do. Ah, I found where I should have come for the chips. Here, one at the entrance of the pier. That's a nice big one. I'm going down for a little while. The water comes right down to the bottom of the steps, and there were some little tiny children and a mummy sitting there, so I didn't want to get in their way. I'm going to make my way under the pier, see how far I can get around. There are people in the water swimming over there. Lager can, that's a bit of a shame. Oh, it's echoey. Woo! It's cooler under here, distinctly cooler. There's a lot of flies, which is making me wonder if there's anything suspicious under there. I don't think so, though. I think it's just nice, happy fly territory for them. God, there's not much room to get around, is there? Lots of people on the beach over there in their bikinis and things, enjoying the sun. Oh, I don't think I'll go around there. I was just curious. Come to the Esplanade. There's a chap swimming out there, quite a long way out, and he's got these things on his hands, I think. They're like, I don't know, fins for the hands? I don't know what you call it. He's right out, look. I'm going to zoom right in on Flatholm, which is where I went recently in a vlog a couple of weeks ago or so. There's the lighthouse there, look. We were standing right at the bottom of that, in the building there, an interpretation centre, and a little tiny pub called the Gull and Leak, I think it's called. What's that over there? Oh, that's the foghorn, look, decommissioned. Sorry for the extreme shake, it's a very zoomy zoom in. Ooh. Yeah, we went with Cardiff Cruises. We'll come up, it was a good day, we enjoyed it. Had about 2.5 hours on the island. Look at this lovely fence here on the Italian garden. 1926 it says. And have a little mooch around it. It's beautiful. I love that it's got like sort of exotic looking palm tree type things. I don't know if they're actually palm trees, but they look like from far away places. Oh, look at it. So nice. It's so calm and serene. You wouldn't know this because I tend to do it off camera, but I'm having quite a lot of chats to people as I'm going about the place, and visitors to the area, people that come back again and again because they love it so much. There was somebody from Holland earlier. Well, actually I wasn't talking to him, I was eavesdropping as he chatted to many different people that came and sat next to him and then went again, and gradually I was finding out more and more about him. I couldn't help but overhear. He'd come all this way on some sort of walking holiday and then he'd injured himself, so he's having little sort of solo days out that didn't involve too much walking. Oh, it was a great big clang on the audio then. Somebody just put a tin in the bin. That sun's still beating down. I wonder if that pigeon's moved out of the shade yet. There was quite a crowd gathered around that by the time I left. They were all very curious about whether it was all right or not. They were kind of concluding that it was just very, very hot. I say just, well, that bit's not quite so beautiful. I say just, but obviously heat can kill. Lady that I was just chatting to, whenever she comes to South Wales, which is once a year, she always comes back to Penarth. She said it's one of her favourite places in the whole world, but she also loves Italy, and this garden reminds her of Italy. I've never been to Italy, and I think I would feel very, very at home there from what I've seen of it, sort of on TV and in vlogs and things. Definitely like to visit it one day. There's a lifeboat in there. I'm going to attempt to put my hat over the camera and get rid of the reflection. Hang on, let's see if this will work. Right, I don't know if this is working. It's a potluck shot, that's what I call this. And I can't see the screen, but I think it might work. I'm going to go down there. Oh, there's a water topper upper by there, look. Yeah, it's wet, it's obviously still in use. Oh, more people in the sea and dotted around, lounging around in the sun. I see heat shimmers. That's a rare sight in these parts. I'm vlogging and not watching where I'm putting my feet again. Oh dear. I hope the mountains are all right around and about in the South Wales valleys, because in this weather they do tend to have fires. I suspect it's arson. I know there are arsonists. So that's a thought. I wonder if the fire service are busy today. This reminds me of being a young adult, no, a bit younger than a young adult, an older child, I suppose, a teenager. I used to come with my friend my best friend from school, and we would spend many a day down here walking along the coast and the cliff tops with our sandwiches and drinks, little packed lunches we make for ourselves. I'm walking down here to the sea on this thing, and I was thinking that'd make a nice shot for Instagram. And actually I've been using my Instagram a lot more lately because I just found it too much, but I have got a bit of a strategy and a structure going now. I'm trying to post daily if I can. I did miss one day this week. I think it's just everything just got a bit too much, but most of the time I am now. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, there's a link somewhere in the description of the video, and I'll tell you what, I'll put it on screen. That'd be a good idea because I don't even know what it is off the top of my head. I'm not very good at Instagram. Right, I'm holding on to this camera with two hands now because there's sea either side. Right, this is wet, so this makes me think the water might come up this far, so I'm not going any further because I'm being a chicken. Hi. Look how silty the water is though. I'm heading back. Well, just back here. I've got a bit longer. I'll probably take myself along there. I know I've filmed a lot already. I'm going to take myself along there a little way till I've had enough, and then I'm going to walk back. And then I'm going to get on the train and go visit my friend. There's a lot of this very red rock in this part of the world here, this part of the coastline. Do you know what? My camera bag and all the cameras in it is roasting. It is actually really hot. I'm hoping the cameras will be all right inside. It's a good job there's no film anymore, right? It'll be like warping in the heat. I just stopped to refill my water bottle at the top here from there, and I was looking up at that lamp there, and look, it's like a really old, maybe, I don't know, that Victorian lamp stand thingy, and then that, I don't know if that's a replacement of the original, but look at the bulb, it's like little LEDs. Funny, the juxtaposition between the old and the new. I couldn't resist it. Got myself a nice cold Sprite from the kiosk. I got 20 minutes or so before I need to head up the hill to get the train, and I thought I could sit down, do just a bit of language learning on my phone, I'd be very happy. And I thought, oh, to get a drink, and then I thought I'll get a drink from there, and then I thought, oh, I'll sit here at the tables, how novel. So I am. I'm in Cardiff Central now, waiting for my connecting train, and look up there on the roof, there are baby seagull chicks with what I assume to be the mother, and they look ever so hot. Or are they just hungry? Why have they got their mouths open like that, I wonder? Well, I'm heading off to meet my friend now for coffee. I've had a really, really lovely time out. It's been an absolute scorcher. I think this is definitely the hottest day of the year by far. If you'd like to watch my Flatholm vlog, I've linked it on the end screen somewhere. Feel free to click on that. It's a bit of an epic one, but it was one of my favourite days, definitely. Thank you for watching the video. Feel free to click on any playlists you might see on the screen right now. Subscribe if you'd like to watch more videos from me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.